take out the satellite network. You won't be able to.
Is Tony Stark going to die in this one, too? Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Marvel's What If. We're Season 1, Episode 8. I still don't think I've seen official confirmation of the fact that there's a Season 2, but everybody says there is, like somebody has told them, so I guess there is. But anyway, Episode 8. What if Ultron won? Okay, we saw Ultron at the end of the last episode. That was going to be just the most lighthearted, fun episode of the entire series, which I think we needed. And it was still turned out to be a lot of lighthearted, fun stuff, right? That whole Thor episode, if he was an only child. Darcy for the win. Mrs. the Duck for the win. But the very end had the Watcher going, wait, what? Because he didn't even see this coming. And we have Ultron come through with all of the Infinity Stones, some Ultron, assistants, minion, and he opens up to reveal the Vision body. So apparently in this universe, the universe he came from, the Avengers never took Vision's body back away from him, because remember, Ultron created that body. He had that body created, by that very smart doctor. And he was going to put himself in it, but they kidnapped the body and then created the Vision AI from Jarvis and basically shoved Vision AI into the Vision body and made Vision. So that's not Vision in that suit. That is Ultron, I think. I mean, they'd throw us for a real loop if that was actually Vision, the Jarvis created AI. I don't think it's going to be. But he's come through some sort of portal that the Watcher didn't know about. So here's my theory, right? I didn't really say it at the time, but it occurred to me pretty quickly after, and then I've heard other people talk about it too. So it's definitely not an original theory. That he has crossed universes, maybe even crossed universes from a universe that our Watcher isn't watching. Right? Although I think our Watcher is responsible for all the universes that involve Earth, the parallel universes that involve Earth. So if that's the case, Ultron would have had to come from someplace other than Earth, right? But he basically surprised our Watcher. Our Watcher did not expect it, so he obviously was not from this universe. He's from some other universe, and he's come through and he's crossed universes. The theory going around, and I totally buy this, is we have 2 more episodes, this one and the next one. This event with Ultron is going to cause our Watcher to go pluck people out of different universes that we've seen already in the previous episodes. Captain Carter, we saw apparently in the trailer, people have been telling me this, I didn't watch the second trailer, that there's a scene with the mega powerful Doctor Strange, the one that collapsed his own universe. So he's going to go back to that little crystal and bubble and pull him out, put all these people together and create this cosmic Avengers team, apparently. And that's going to be some of the stuff that's going to happen in the final episode or episodes. I don't know how much is going to happen here, but what if Ultron had won? Maybe they're going to go back a little bit and tell us how he came to be. And then at the end, it's going to have him come across the universe to where Thor was, just like at the end of the last episode. Or it's going to pick up from where it left off, and we're just going to learn those details as we go. Either way, I'm really excited to see this because it looks like it's building to something big. So let's get going. Wait, was the intro always widescreen like this? Or was it full screen? I mean, it was always widescreen, but what I mean is, was it pressed down more theatrically? Because the theatrical ratio is not 16:9, right? Like my monitor is, like our TVs and monitors are. It's a wider ratio than it is tall. So I'll have to go back and look, but my brain is telling me this is different. I don't know why. Oh, I thought we were going to go into the story. I forgot we had an intro. Jeremy Renner, okay. Like Bell's back. Toby Jones. Ross Marquand. Josh Keaton. I don't know these names. Mick Wingert. Alexandra Daniels. Given the cast, I shouldn't do this, but I just watch it, It doesn't bother me too much if I see who's in it or not in it. But it does seem to indicate that we're not going to pick up where we left off. Because Chris Hemsworth was in the last episode playing Thor, so we wouldn't pick up right there. I think it's going to end there. I think it was my first idea, where we're going to go back now and figure out how Ultron got to be where he is and how he got the Infinity Stones. And then next episode will be the one where we have the big finale, probably. So, unless they're keeping it a secret, because they've done that. In the episode where Hank Pym killed all the Avengers, they didn't put his name in the beginning. They put it at the end. So, yeah. Lake Bell. Those early Ultron drones. This doesn't seem like Hawkeye. But it is. Because it said Jeremy Renner was in it. but he's definitely gone through some changes. There are a lot of drones. So yeah, I noticed the metal arm, but it really got reminded of or shown that there. So he's basically he's got a bit of the Winter Soldier's equipment. Very nice.
Hand, come on.
Oh, she's using his hand.
We have to take out the satellite network. You won't be able to
Is Tony Stark going to die in this one too?
launch the new.
You don't have to do this.
Yep.
I made you for Pete.
Well, if he just launched them all to where they were targeted at the time, I mean, I'll look over the fact that, at least in the submarines, for sure, he couldn't just remotely launch those. He could send the order to launch them using the proper codes, but there'd probably be some mutiny involved and some people or some disobeying of orders. Anyway, regardless, I'm not going to nitpick that. He launched them all, but he probably didn't have time to reprogram them to different destinations, so at least they're probably still targeting major population areas or key military or industrial areas. So Laura might be okay. Uh-oh, Thanos is here. Oh my god. I literally was like, well, how are they going to fight? Because we know he's going to win and get the stones. There's got to be some kind of epic battle coming up. And then he just, with his computer mind, his AI mind, he just immediately decides what the best course of action is and does it and just slices Thanos in half. Okay. Should have gone for the head, my butt. Should have gone for the bisection.
It's beyond my own.
Worlds that need to be cleansed. Yeah.
Me.
Wow. With the Mind Stone. Is the Mind Stone? Yeah, the Mind Stone gives the power of creation, right? That's what Wanda has. He just basically summons all of his minions. He doesn't need to manufacture them anymore.
The universe.
Wow. He's taking everything out. Oh, Captain Marvel. I don't think she can defeat him with all the Infinity Stones. She can fight, and but I think he could. I think he could pretty much just not even snap his fingers, but figuratively snap his fingers, and she would die. I don't think if you have all the Infinity Stones that even Captain Marvel could withstand you. Yes, he can. You only have the power of one Infinity Stone. Oh, he's destroying the entire universe. He's pulling a Doctor Strange.
At last.
Uh-oh, he's going to learn about parallel universes now. Oh! He's going to, before it happens, he's going to sense the Watcher, isn't he? And he's going to do something to the Watcher.
The machine.
It's cool. We're going to learn a lot more about his side of things. The Watchers. This is awesome.
I have
Too late.
last hope.
Oh! Is this where he assembles the Cosmic Avengers? If they're living in it, it's me nitpicking again. If they're living in a nuclear apocalypse, where's the electricity coming from? Okay, maybe there's generators running by. Okay, there's probably generators. All right, never mind.
Your country. Where do we start?
He's very visible back there. I wonder if he's going to make contact with him.
Pick a box or analog.
Ah, Nat found it.
Family name after my Mima. Don't you worry about it.
Your Nemo?
I imagine you have many
Nice.
questions from. All right. Mind.
Dialing event.
Extorting an AI with water.
Okay, I'd like to order.
Nice. Nat with her shield. Love it. Well, her father's shield. As was pointed out in the Black Widow movie, Nat is extremely strong. I say that just because she's able to carry most of an Ultron drone, which is made of metal, and the shield, and whatever other gear she has, with ease, and hop and jump, and she's got to be really, really strong. And she's going to lift him, too. A little mini nuke or something? Yep. Or something. So does that mean in the final Cosmic Avengers team we're going to have Nat with a shield?
Then where is he?
Oh, she's going to find him. What do you know? The Observer has some actual defensive and offensive capability. He's not just he's not just a cosmic voyeur. He fell into an existing universe.
Will, the natural order of things. I cannot intervene.
Well, Ultron will point out he is the natural order of things. Humans built him. He won.
I am
Yeah.
You cannot compute the power of my will.
Nice, nice.
It's a lot less creepy on your part.
He pointed it out. Cosmic voyeur. He's shifting the through multiverses every time he punches him. He ran away. He had to.
What?
Are we going to see other observers? Because from what I understand, he's one of a race or of people, or an order of people, of beings, I guess. There are other ones you can consult with and talk to, right? To get help. Oh, it's Strange. He's come back to see... what is the one multiverse that Ultron wouldn't give a crap about? The one that Strange collapsed into a tiny little crystalline ball that he's trapped in forever. That makes sense. That's where he would go.
I'm out of options.
I want to hear you say it.
He's assembling the Cosmic Avengers. Oh, and Benedict Cumberbatch was they hid him. He wasn't in the beginning. So they didn't give away that little secret. That's cool. And are they going to have anybody else in here? No. Okay. For voice cast, nobody else. So he is assembling the Cosmic Avengers. This would be the place where you'd have a mid-credit scene. Like when he goes and fetches other Avengers. Let's see. I don't see one. Okay. But that would be a cool place for it. So he is assembling the Cosmic Avengers to fight Ultron. An Ultron who not only has all the Infinity Stones, but an Ultron who now can see across and through all the parallel universes, can see everything that both the Watcher and, to some extent, Doctor Strange, this ultimate Doctor Strange, could. So his Cosmic Avenger force is going to be that Doctor Strange. I presume this Nat, because she survived, right? She's still on Earth, and I guess Zola as well? Zola AI? Zolabot? And then Captain Carter, Thor, Loki, from the same universe as Thor, maybe? Iron Man, please, can we get Iron Man from some universe where he hasn't been killed? He's been killed in every single episode. Hulk from somewhere. Maybe not Hulk. Captain Marvel? Did he actually... we didn't see him actually kill Captain Marvel, did we? I don't think so. But it was clear she wasn't going to be able to contain him. Ultron, that is. So, I imagine Captain Marvel, Captain Carter, Thor, Nat, Doctor Strange, maybe the zombie universe. So in the zombie universe, we would get Spider-Man, and Winter Soldier. And who else? Do we have anybody else that survived that? That's an actual superpowered being? I don't think so. I'd have to go back and check. Anyway, he's assembling the Force now. And he needs to get powerful people. They got to find a Wanda somewhere who's already become the Scarlet Witch. That would really help matters quite a bit. But the next episode is the final episode. I don't know if it's a regular size episode or if it's an extra long episode or what. I mean, I hope it's an extra long episode for all that has to go down. But that was some epic battling with the Watcher, I didn't know a lot about the Watchers. I had read Marvel Comics growing up. I've read quite a few, but specifically more some Avengers, some Spider-Man, some Fantastic Four, and some X-Men. That's pretty much it. So I didn't really know a lot about the Watchers, but to see that they have offensive and defensive capability, and they're not just like I was saying, cosmic voyeurs, is pretty cool. And he was putting up a real fight. And at the end there, when it looked like Ultron was going to get the better of him there, when he had him by his hand on his head, and it looked like he was going to do a Hela Thor, Mjolnir crush sort of thing to the Watcher, he broke free. So he's got a lot of power. And I don't know if he's going to interact with other Watchers. From what I understand, from what people are telling me, there's, like I said, a whole group of them. And they each have different areas of the multiverses to monitor or to observe. And ours just happens to be the one who's watching Earth, basically, and everything related to Earth. So I don't know if he's going to be involved with others or not. But either way, if he gets just some of the heroes that we've seen, or even villains in the case of, or anti-heroes, no, absolute villain in the case of Doctor Strange. But I think he's learned a tragic, horrific, epic, lesson, and maybe he's going to help. I think he's going to help. I mean, it seemed to be he was willing to help. It's still going to be a heck of a fight to take him down, because he's not just somebody with all the Infinity Stones like Thanos was, which would be somebody that Wanda could fight, even with all the Infinity Stones. It's more than that, right? He understands and can transcend the multiverses at will, seemingly. So that's going to be almost impossible to fight by anybody who can't do the same thing like the Watcher. But the Watcher hopefully can bring others across too. Maybe he can allow others to traverse the multiverse. He has to, right? Because we have to chase down Ultron somewhere into some big battle, final battle. So that's exciting stuff. That was a fun episode. That was an exciting episode. This one, when I think about rating and ranking the episodes, ranking I guess is the better word here. I said that the last episode, the Thor Only Child, was my favorite for fun, my favorite entertainment episode. I think my favorite story episode and character episode was probably the Doctor Strange episode, because it was just so tragic and so emotional. But they're all good. There hasn't been a single bad episode. Zombies was kind of fun. They all kind of had downers at the end, but I think that was just setting up this conclusion for us. But this one's pretty high up there. I might kind of class this one. I don't want to say top of the bunch, but it's like in the top 3. I just listed 2 others of my favorites, so it's one of those 3 now. It's in that top 3. I just don't know where it sits in the ranking, but I really did enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you think is going to be in the Cosmic Avengers team that there was an idea, the Watcher said, where he's assembling the team, Cosmic Avengers Assemble. Who do you think is going to be in the team? What do you think about what happened in this episode? And how does this one rank to you? Was this fun? Was this near the top? Is this just not as good as some of the other ones? I mean, I don't know how that could be, but it's all a personal choice, right? So let me know what your personal choice is. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.